Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
Was that?
Here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Not much on that.
Will get us started with the opening kickoff.
That don't sound like a bad idea.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook.
Shit.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Come on, man. You standing there. What are you doing, bro?
Get it out to the 39-yard line.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow.
Oh, come on, man.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Trying to get the edge on the toss. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's
I didn't know he was throwing it to. It was the running back of that dude.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to
good shit. I ain't wide open. You got to get deep, though, bro.
They get set for
attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that
Let's go.
right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
We had opportunities there, bro. We get off the field and we didn't.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked
substitutions
down
ain't right.
to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Going to the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, you picked that. Oh, good shit.
And they can't hook up on the big
Come on, bro.
Looks to me on that deep ball.
It's man coverage. You got to get to it.
Be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some weakness.
Oh, shit. That's all right.
Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. On the move. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
My substitutions are whack.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast.
Bro, my apologies, bro. This shit, I know I set this depth chart before the game. Who don't have to do what? Why not?
9:30, right? 9:30.
I do whatever else.
Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
And the Red Wolves are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Ah, was so stupid. There's two people right there, bro.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, you've got to get a stop. You've got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Catch in the middle, it's Petway.
What the fuck, bro? Y'all niggas just playing terrible.
Nice game.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Try to get it to the edge. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
The offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Petway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right.
Oh, yeah. Big one.
What a play by this defense. Bringing it back. Touchdown.
Needed that. What's up?
And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
9 o'clock, huh? I mean, I can go to Crunch tomorrow morning. So you take that out your pants, yo.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess
Oh,
what?
shit.
There he goes.
Oh,
The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10.
come on, man.
Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
All right. We all right. We need a good drive right here.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Cross. Got room at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Clay. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And the Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Rayner. A little screen to the running back. Open space in the 25. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the tailback. And the defense.
Niggas ain't blocking.
No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Red Wolves didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it. It's Cross. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here comes the offense on second down. Trying to turn the corner.
Shit.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, this secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Calls his own number.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Toss sweep right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Petway. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, man, come on.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They'll give it on the counter. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down and run. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4. And
Man, they got to play better in the second half, man.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football. But when he sees a hole, his eyes get big, and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Now on the move. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Gamecocks need to pick it up on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I didn't mean to do that.
Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The sure hands, it's Summers. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off.
Oh, get to him.
With the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. This defense will try to keep everything in front. That's caught. It's caught.
Oh, come on, bro.
At the 14 after that grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2.
Oh, I can't play. I can't pick a play. I can't press a button, son.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield.
Yeah.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. We've got a timeout in the waning 2nd seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Rayner. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught.
That was a mistake.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Oh!
He'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Little. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
Runs through a tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Oh!
Not making a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
Come on, fellas. Hold your block. No, there's too much room. That's an easy first down.
And the Red Wolves will try to convert on 4th down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
The running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab.
Come on, bro. Y'all just come on. It's drags. Just react to him. Y'all right there. I'm picking the right plays.
When you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
From the gun, he leaves it with
Oh,
the
my
back.
goodness. Of course.
Got some space. They'll get him
Come on, man.
before he crosses the 50,
Come on.
down to the 49.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Makes the grab on the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Bro. Come on, man. I need somebody to make a play.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. Fighting off the defender. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
He'll do it himself.
This quarterback got a fumble at some point,
with
bro.
the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Good shit.
He'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And this is an individual decision. Third quarter, got an opportunity to go by more than a touchdown. A lot of people take the field goal here, but more and more the aggressiveness wins. I'm in a good spot. 4th and goal. It's not a long way to go. Do I want to go for the touchdown?
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
A lot of time. A lot of time. 2 scores, bro.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
This fucking game, bro.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to the back. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Rayner. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the grab, it's Cobb.
So he just ran away from him.
Before he's able to pick up the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Shout out runner.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bush. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up.
Bro, what the fuck?
Take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll send the back in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
That's because of that shit, though, bro.
Time at the line there.
I lost time because of that, though, Senio. That's fucked up. I couldn't pick my play for about a good 5 seconds, bro. We'd have been able to get the ball off.
Offense set on first down.
That shit's stupid, bro.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's caught. It's Summers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That nigga played me on that fucking false start, though. Not false start, that delay a game. That nigga played me something hard, bro. I don't feel like he should have accepted that shit.
Going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field.
Just make a tackle, bro. That's whack, bro. That nigga filed for that shit, bro. They fucked up the drive, but it's alright, though.
He has created a great sudden change opportunity. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Plows through the defense. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
With the catch, it's Johnson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The ricochet off the left upright and through.
Come on, man. Can't fuck around, bro. We need a perfect 6 minutes.
Now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Grab behind the line.
That's a good play.
And he never had a chance. As
We're okay.
soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Too many turnovers is good.
It's a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And the drive has been really, really solid. And we've got to maximize this possession. Down a couple of possessions. Got to make sure we're aggressive, not reckless, but aggressive, and make sure we've got a plan for the shorter part of the field down here so we can get a touchdown.
Just keep swinging it. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, you got to catch that, 17.
Big hit there, forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball.
You got to catch that, 17.
The catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
But
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Tight end finds a soft spot.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Grab near the marker.
you're supposed to fall down, nigga.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the Red Wolves getting set on first and 10. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Petway nigga is killing us.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The short hands, it's Johnson. And works it to the 40-yard line.
That was my play to make.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be.
Definitely my play to make.
You get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
That shit, fool.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down.
Yeah, that's huge.
The quarterback is toast back at the 35.
That is a gigantic play.
The quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. And they're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Paul. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays.
Oh, so stupid, bro. What the fuck?
To run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Thanks for grab.
Oh, no.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
Oh,
You get
boy.
a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
That's
The
crazy.
Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, chances, bro. Bullshitting.
This drive facing a little adversity
I
on
did.
2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Timeout, Jacksonville State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. it from the 21. To the air. It's Rayner. Here's a throw downfield late. Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This offense has to take some chances down the field. Continue to stretch the field. Continue to try to make big plays. It's the fourth quarter, you're trailing. We need a few more of these.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. It's caught for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it comes down to the two-point conversion.
Great execution, great play calling. Now it comes down with very little time on the clock to your two-point conversion. The thing you practiced throughout the week, the things your coaches told you was going to decide this game. It was going to come up big. It's go time.
This crowd beside itself, trying to help that defense make a stand on the two. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it. The two is good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baldwin. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's Paul. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Good throw and catch. Takes him down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
No, don't do this.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
Oh, that's lame as hell.
They strike first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. Precision blocking.
That's lame as hell, bro. That shit fucked everything up.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting.
It's fucking video game, bro.
It's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They ran it on first down, now on second. Dropping back, it's Rayner. He's got the back in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Red Bulls! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Snap in the shotgun. He's in! The 2-point conversion in overtime. What a call to win the game! What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.